All right, so well, here's this one's not a it's not an amazing game. It's not a bad game. It's not a completely World of Depression game. But I was playing the WZ-5A and I got this god awful map. I don't understand why it's still in the game. Hasn't been changed. Anyway, video's not about that. This is a 5A game where I generally like to play the 5A like a hyper aggressive medium heavy tank because I feel like using the DPM armor that it has and the mobility is the only way to make this thing play. If you don't do that, you're not getting much damage. But I am forced to play it kind of passive, actually pretty passive. I go to the middle like I always do. I usually go to E7 because I don't know where to play this map. Every single battle on this map is different and it's frustrating. But I go to E7 hoping to spot anybody in the town, spot anybody crossing. Well, some people might be crossing from like the F8 location there. They might be crossing trying to get to the 09 line, or they might be trying to get into the middle. But I always cross, see if I can spot anybody. Someone spotted me, and then I usually wait here because there's always, or almost always, someone rushing here. So I wait. This guy I thought was trying to troll me, but luckily no. Yeah, I usually wait here until someone shows up. This is my play, beginning of the match, every battle. Wait for someone to show up here. Because I don't know where else to peek. If you peek where I just spotted that heavy there, like, you will probably get tagged by some random TD sitting at G9 or further back, or already might just alley-oop your engine deck, which isn't really what we want at the start of the battle. So, waiting until someone peeks. There's always someone that peeks. But minute and a half has passed, nobody's peeking. I see a bunch of heavies here, so I decide to make the risky peek, and what do you know, there's a 215B there, luckily not the 183. And he wasn't paying attention. Here, I go to side scrape him. Someone else is back there, what do you know? And right there, the Stritzvon way, he's sitting all the way in Narnia at K9 or K0, somewhere in that location, just shooting down at me, so I back up a bit. See, because I saw there's some heavies down here. I wanted to shoot at them, but our heavies are blocking my line of shot, so I'm probably not going to get anybody unless I rush in there. So I wait. As you can see, like, the north, for some reason there's people up in the north on standard, which is very strange to me. That they're still there, that is. Not that they went there, that they're still there. People down 0 line pushing in quite aggressively, which is new. Of course I left this guy on 1 health, right? That's just the typical RNGesus saying, nope, need another round, bro. Anyway, here I bait a shot, and then I get a wiggle off him, and then anyway, here I'm still undecided whether I want to rush in there, because I could potentially get wrecked or continue around the hill, but here I'm getting turned around from the mini-map. I decide, screw it, I'll go help this 705A, or 705. I don't like to go straight down here because I don't know where their team is. I want to at least know, 1, where they are, and 2, have more than just me and him here, so whatever. Decide it's the time, I guess, to push in 3 minutes into the game. Now, I'm looking back at it, I guess I could have came here way sooner, but I knew that there would be someone trying to get into the base of where I was there, and what do you know, the 215U was there. We don't want, if someone gets there on their team, we don't want that, especially where our team was lined up. This 12T might need some driver's lessons. I'm not even looking at him, I'm just keeping an eye around me. This was the other day too. This was all, like, this video and the one with the i7, we're all on the same day. Of me trying to get used to this mini map. It makes me go cross-eyed. I'm so confused on what I'm looking at when I look at it. Just very quickly looking at it, I'm just so confused. Anyway, I wanted to side scrape the Death Star, but someone else decided to drive in front of his gun, so works for me. Yeah. This isn't. I don't know if I'll consider this a World of Depression video. It's kind of depressing, but not, because we won. I was frustrated at the beginning of this battle because I didn't like where my team was sitting. But luckily it worked out. But it felt like one of those games that was going to end badly. Luckily it didn't. If there were more people, if there were more heavies on the town on their team that actually pushed through the middle and not just on the outside at G5-ish, I felt like it would have been bad. But of course, this is the opposite side of World of Depression. If you can see that, because I mean we're 11-6. I mean this is not much of a close battle, and basically we've killed their entire team and left them with like 5-6 tanks left to fight without losing much in return. That's Stritzy. That I have absolutely no idea where that shell went. It looked like it flew true, and then it just didn't bounce, didn't dust up or knock up any dust. It's very strange. Mr. Borsig here with heat rounds thought he can get a cheeky shot on me. Nuh-uh. Wow, it's laggy as hell. Sorry about that. Anyway. Not the world's best game, not the worst game, not a very aggressive game, but this is a game that happens on Ardians because I don't know how to play it. I've seen this map for what, is it like 2-3 years it's been out? 4 years? I still don't know how to play it. I blame the map being very confusing, and I blame the players for being very random on this map. I never know, like, there's never a game that's the same on this map, which I guess you can say is a good thing about the map, but I feel like the majority of the community do not like this map. At least the people I play with don't. There's nothing really outstanding about it. I find that this is the map that makes my gun mark go down if I'm grinding for threes, just because I don't know where I should be. You know, I swear, like, going 9-0 line, I always get RD'd, I always get tagged by some random TD in the back, so I refuse to go there. 1-2-3-4 line, I feel like you can kind of do something there, but once again, you might start getting tagged by RD, depending on where you are. I refuse to play anywhere but the city on this map, and I always go beginning of city, aim down, and just wait, see what happens, and then make my decisions from there. Anyway, Top Gun, 6.5K combined, decent game. Hope you enjoyed.